Hey, whoa, don't I look great? Here, let me get my Jedi robe fixed. It doesn't look anything like a Jedi robe, but it might actually function like one a bit. How are you doing, Linda and Les? How are you doing? How are you feeling, Les? How's everybody doing? Hey, Cookie Monster. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Meh. That's a valid way to be feeling right now. Actually, a lot of us have been meh. The weather has just been kicking me around a little, kicking my butt a little. Um, like, whoa, let me move this camera a little bit. There I am, a little bit more centered, a little more centered and grounded. Um, well, the weather has really been something. And a lot of, I'm telling you, the breezes are blowing so hard, it's coming right through my window. I don't have curtains yet, just blinds. And let me tell you, I need curtains because the wind is coming right through. Your apartment has been sold and is changing its name? Woo. I'm glad you're feeling better, Chris. Well, as I was saying in my last video, somebody came over the weekend and just needed some work and kind of exploded when we worked on her. Just kind of went. And thank God I had selenite all over the place. I had gritted the place. I got some more selenite sticks. Please let me know how many you need. You guys need to, I'm not going to tell you what you have to do. You don't have to buy it from me. I would say grid your place, so they're not that expensive. I'm going to be selling them for a couple of bucks a piece, plus postage. And you get a nice sized hunk. They're great for putting over your door. They reflect a lot of light. And that's what they do, is they throw a lot of light around, so dark stuff doesn't like them. And just like this silver, I'm finding that dark stuff doesn't like it either. That stuff just, it was weird because we saw it, it was just going all over the place, like trying to find somewhere to go. And finally it went out my light fixture. It was some kind of electrical thing that went out that way. We don't understand all of this, you know. I mean, we just try to deal with it as it comes up. But we both felt it. So, hi, Max. How you doing? Hello, Annie. Hello, Etri. And I'll probably be going for a little while then. Yes. Yeah, my light fixture up above my head. It tried to short. It was like I was really worried because it was like it headed for my PC. And for a while, I couldn't get my PC to come on right. But we did a few things, and then my PC finally came on, and I was there going, oh, shit, no. Pardon the language, but oh, hell. Not the PC. Don't go out the PC. You know, I think I was looking for grounding. the poor thing, I don't think they were really evil, what was coming out. She just was overusing her phones. She had two phones. She was a two-handed phone user. So, yeah, thank goodness it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Some kind of electrical entities, maybe some lost or misapplied um, elementals, among some other stuff. But the other stuff, the darker stuff, boy, it sure didn't like the selenite. Yeah, dark stuff doesn't like selenite. It throws too much light, and it doesn't like this silver material either. I'm happy to say. And now I'm going to be wearing this every time I do anything like that. Now that I know that. Yeah, two phones. She has to have two phones. It's okay. I understand. She has a lot of issues, so I understand she needs, basically feels she needs all the help she can get. But I had to actually pull one out of her hand in order to get the thing to take, the clearing to take. And she flipped. She flipped out. I said, it won't be hurt. It won't be hurt. I swear, you can pick it right back up. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Very distraught about it, but I had to do what she said. Sure, she wanted some help, and then she wanted to stop in the middle, and it's like, you can't stop in the middle of something like that. Ay, yeah. Well, I don't know. She has a lot of issues. But yeah, it's like we're both a little worried because, yeah, there's some phone dependency there. And, but it's okay. Um, Speaking of phone, I bet. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay. I'll get the hang of this sooner or later. Wouldn't you know? Well, hello everybody who came in. Gemini, Pam. Hello, my dear friends. Annie and everybody's in now. Hi, it's Ocean making waves. And, but okay, so we got, yay, it sounds like Canada's got some news. No, you have Wendy's and then it screwed up your order. We're going below 0 here tonight. So, ooh, Max, wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, it's just a rumor. Well, there's more rumors, and I'm here to bring you some. Well, Cammy might be even worse. Who knows? Anyway, I don't know. No, I'm not starting rumors. I'm just passing them on. Thanks. I'm too lazy to start them. Got any you want to start? We'll start. No, I don't start. No, I'm not really passing on rumors. I am passing on a message that some of us, one of the psychics that my friend Heather listens to is saying something that I said a while ago. Maybe it is finally getting ready to happen. The red guy, he may be in danger for his life. So pray that this gets canceled and for his safety, because that's just going to make a bigger problem for everybody, including it's not a very nice thing. Yeah, you never know, Circle K, it could even happen. But tulpas, who's the worst? Oh, D, she is worst. Who's the worst? Well, the blue guy, we knew that he was going to get offed, right? But I'm saying the red guy is in danger as well. I said a long time ago, whoever wins or is sitting there in that office, their life is in danger. And I felt that the red guy was in danger too. Well, both of them might be in danger. I don't know. And yes, the blue girl might be even worse. The blue girl might be even worse. So, because I think that is what was being angled for all along, was for that one to be the boss. Because it's right in between Black History Month and Women's Month. You know, it's like, oh, gee, let's just ride the coattails of this, which I guess it turns out she's not really black or something. That's another thing. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, there was a plot foiled on the red guy. Yeah, it's like once everybody's guards down, that's the way it usually goes. It's like, get you all hyped up for a particular day, nothing happens, everybody goes, heck with it, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. See, it was all no problem. Then boom. Boom. That's exactly what I said was going to happen with 9/11, and doggone if it didn't. I said, nothing's going to happen the day of. Nothing's going to happen right on Y2K. We're expecting it. Today, you're not expecting it. That's when it's going to happen. Okay, so just always remember that. Hey, Ken, how you doing? Hey, Circle K. Oh, really? You know what? People have had a lot of dreams of him. People really have. Another hot day there. It's cold as heck here. It is very cold. It is, as my mother used to say, below the brassiere. She used to say, it's going below the brassiere, which could mean a lot of things, but what she meant was below zero. It's below zero here. So anyway, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, what did I mean? Did anybody see Monty Python and the Holy Grail? 3, no 5, sire. 5, no 3. He was always getting 3 and 5 mixed up. You remember that? I don't know exactly how cold it is right now, but it's colder than a nun's habit. You know, they're habitual about some habits. But anyway, every nun's got a habit. Too bad about that. I don't blame you, Jim. I'm glad I don't have to go. Oh, man. No, I'm yawning again. I'm glad I don't have to go anywhere. No, the air pressure has been like crazy. And the wind has been blowing right through the freaking windows. It's so hard. And there's been, you know, so hail, everything. You know, Pam, I was mad when he first got in. I was very upset. I was very disappointed. And yet, he earned my respect over the 4 years. He really did. And that's not easy, because I don't like politicians and I don't trust them. But he's not quite that, is he? So, yeah, you know what the funny thing is? I gotta say, I have respect for him now. After watching him for 4 years, I don't agree with every single thing he did. But I have to say, I do respect him, and I think he genuinely is a good guy. I don't think he's evil. Unfortunately, I look at the other folks, and I hate to say, the blue guy has no color in his eyes. His eyes are totally black during that speech, and he's got strange things coming out of his sleeve. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it ain't good, I don't think. But I think I know what it is, and the worst is still alive and sucking air. Well, Circle K, I hope so. Would be very difficult to type, I think, from the other side. But you know, I suppose if you were worked very hard at it, you could probably figure out how to do it. Well, I'm glad, Pam, that you're back at least somewhat. Yeah, the media has made him look horrible. The red guy. Rotman, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to be downloading all my videos, all my previous videos at some point, and moving them as soon as I get a chance. Yeah, a hollow speech. It's very weird. It's weird. And she, on the other hand, has a lot of buried anger. I've seen her get very hateful look on her face. I'm worried about it, but hey, not really worried. Not worried, but not worried. Yeah, I know it takes forever to transfer. I'm worried about that. And I'm not watching it much. I'm just getting little bits of it. 305. I have to talk about that, okay? Because we're seeing things become physical. And I must admit, I'm not easy to shock, okay? But there are some things that have shocked me. I must admit it. And it's not easy for me to say, but yes, I have been shocked by some things. I have been shocked that what I have been fighting in the astral for years seems to be physical now. And having a hard time adjusting to that this stuff is now physical, and wondering why. How can this be? But then I did some meditation. Like I said, I had to rest up a little bit because over the weekend some stuff happened. And every time I do a clearing now, I realize I have to rest up a little bit before I do anything else, because it's just, otherwise I get myself in trouble. Yeah, I just, say, hey guys, if I need to know something, bring it to my attention. Please. If there's something that I really need to know, bring it up front where I can see it, bring it somewhere, bring the message to me through somebody or something, because I don't watch it too much, because I realize there is a lot of brainwashing going on. And TV, I don't hardly want anything. I have not been, I don't want anything to do with it. Too weird. I don't want anything to do with it. And I'm looking even in my Amazon Prime at some of the stuff they're offering me free to watch. I don't want to watch it. I can't find anything to watch. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. It's depressing. Well, thank you, Jim. I really appreciate all of your help and the help of everybody. Everybody who puts in their time and effort here on my channel, and everybody who shows their love for each other here. I appreciate all of you, and bless you all, really. I'm so proud of you. You are wonderful people. You are. I'm so happy to have you as part of my stream. Really, I'm kind of tearing up a little bit. I'm very emotional. Have you ever noticed? Hi, Lindsay. How you doing? Hey, Leo. Yeah, the stand. Boy, there's something. Hello, Denali. It's good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to start on 305, sire. As some of you may have heard, and if you haven't heard, I guess you're going to hear it. We're moving in densities. Earth is actually ascending herself, not just us. Ascension is a process, It's not just a, hey, I'm ascended, yay. No, it's a process. It means you're moving up in vibration. And with that comes a different reality. Reality becomes different. Your everyday reality. It's good to see you, Lindsay. By the way, I hope everybody shares a like. Gives me a thumb, please. Yeah, I have been thinking about that. A lot of this stuff that we took for parody and it was funny, it's actually been coming up as something important. And in this case, we're moving from 3 to 5 in our ascension. That's what Earth is doing right now. And there's also this, they talk about this splitting off process, that the different realities are starting to separate. see, what did Bam do? Yeah, it's too depressing to be on the phone. We had a troll on our MeWe group, and I blocked him pretty quick. Good for you, Pam. You're doing a wonderful job, and I gotta say, I'm glad I gave you that to do, and you are doing a fine job, I'm sure. But there is going to be a person named Tim coming in, probably trying to come in. Tim Work. So look out for him. Sounds good. Or at least I think Tim is going to try and come in. Okay, so 305. I got to keep getting, because I get distracted with your chat. Because you guys always bring some cool stuff in with you. Yeah, it's, well, Denali, if you were out of the Matrix, how is it that you're talking to us? No, Tim Work. W-O-R-K. And he's a nice guy. Yes, he's an astrology type. He's a nice fellow, Tim Work. If he comes in, he's a nice guy. Okay. So we're moving from 3 to 5. But in that move, we have to go through 4. And this is part of what we are seeing. Oh, the 3D matrix. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I didn't realize that, Denali. I just want to be clear, because I'm trying to keep my train of thought, and you know how this is for me, especially when it's cold outside and it's trying to make me fall asleep, and I'm not going to let it, not now. Yeah. So 4 is where we are now. Now, I thought about this. A good way to think of this is the last version of Earth Matrix 3.0. We've left it. We're on a different OS now. We're on a little bit different, or how could we put it? We're a different version now. Okay, that's why 20 was so weird. You know, 20 was 4D 2.0, I guess. And then this is going to be 2.1, 4D 2.1. Or you could think of it as 4 to 4.21. Maybe if you want to look at it that way. But previously, the 4th dimension, and then there's densities, and then they do densities different. And it's like, oh my God, I can't even keep up with it every way that they. But what we're calling it is, okay, we're traveling through 4. We'll just say we're traveling through 4 to get to 5. Now, 4 used to be, the astral used to be our land of death, used to be where people went before they went, you know, it was our land of death. And it was also, and you can look back on accounts of this, where our little parasites were hiding out, and where they had all of their machinery and their tech affecting us, because as we know, the fourth dimension is attached and can affect the third and at our physical life, okay, which is how shamans operate. They go into the dream time and do it there. Then it manifests in the physical. Except we're now in that place where all this stuff used to be. Because I'm there going, how can this be physical? How can this be becoming physical? Well, yes, the vi that's not a vi. My phone just went whang when I almost said that word, trigger word. That thing, that's really a parasite. We talked about this in the last stream. The thing that's really a parasite that we need to get rid of. And by the way, if you don't have some kind of anti-parasitic, get one, please, because you may need it. Just keep it in case. Because right now, this particular parasite that we're fighting can be fought with normal anti-parasitic herbs and things. So, okay. Take care, Jim. We love you. Don't freeze to death, Annie. Me too. I'm trying not to freeze to death. But I'm not going to get freezing to death. Yeah. So, yeah, well, that's just it, Denali. We can't sit around and be scared. You know, like they say, don't be scared, just be prepared. Get yourself some anti-parasitic stuff, whether it be the Artemisia or parasite cleanse of some kind, or whether it be whatever it is, your choice. And then sit there and don't be afraid, because you've got something that will work. So, we're going to see these things become what we would see as physical, that were in the astral, just in the astral. And what a pain in the astral they were. They were a pain in the astral, let me tell you. But in the astral, I kick astral. I do. I do. In the etheric realms, I can kick some astral. And a lot of us can. And that's how the shaman work, is in the dream time. However, we're going through the astral realm, what was our land of death. These things that we're hiding are going to come to the surface, because we're in their hood now. Where it's not really their hood, but it's where they were hiding out. Hi, Gary Baxter. How are you doing today? We haven't seen you before. Where did you hear of us? I'm just wondering. But hey, Gary Baxter. Cool. So we're in the neighborhood now. We're actually, our physical is moving through this realm that used to be our land of death. Therefore, we're coming to meet it. It's not coming to meet us. We're coming to meet it. We're actually moving through it. So you can expect, and we would be then in the lower astral. Ooh, it's a pain in the lower astral. There's so many jokes. Good. Don't be scared. Yeah, it's only be aware. Be very aware. Oh, hey, cool. Wayne Steiger. Cool. Yeah, cool. So I just always want to know. It's just good to know. Um, I wonder because I guess I don't get suggested very often. I'm kind of, I'm so hurt. But anyway, um, so we're going to see this stuff and it's going to be physical. So I got to get over my shock and I've got to get over my, and I guess we all will have to. Because we're probably going to see things in 21 that we never thought. We thought 20 was fun. 21 is probably going to be even weirder in some respects, and we're probably going to see stuff that's even weirder than we saw in 20. So we just got to be prepared for that. We just got to wrap our heads around the fact that some of the stuff that used to be only in the non-physical realm is now going to be physical. And I have a sneaky suspicion. This is why we're seeing all these cryptids and stuff, reports suddenly come in. That's right. Our thoughts can make what we think and dream become reality. Which is why when I don't wear this, man, I have some crappy dreams. When I remember my dreams at all. When I wear my silver, I just have dreams. And you know, decent dreams, not anything scary. Well, you understand the shock part. Well, that's good. Yeah, we've got to be careful that we don't get used to create more havoc, because that's what we have been used for. Because the parasites can't really create on their own. They need us to create, because we're the ones that are hooked up with that, and they are not. So they need us to create their mayhem for them. So we've got to be really careful to not do that, to not horribilize, to not make things worse, to not create things in our mind that is going to cause even more problems. And I remember one time that I know I was being used to do that, because I saw the effects of it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that wasn't my imagination. Yes. Yeah. Don't do the jump scare thing. Be gentle with me, you know. Yeah. So I'm hard to shock, but I admit I have been shocked. Am I in fear? No. Am I surprised? I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. It's finally here. What we've been warned about, what we've been told about. We're going through the fourth. Things that were formerly non-corporeal, non-physical are going to be physical now. But who knows? That could also mean some of your fondest dreams. Now, here's a thought. Here's a thought, and I'm going to run this by you, and I'd like to know what you think. As you know, you are as big a part of this show as me. You can't scare me. I have teenagers. Get it, Denali. So, yeah, trying to tell you to be aware of something. And what pain is, too, is trying to warn you that you're being damaged. which is why I'm wearing this almost all the time now, is because when I don't wear it, I am in such pain. The EMF blocking fabric really is providing me with a lot of relief. So anyway, we need more cowbell. I think we do. I think we do need more cowbell. I'm sure. So we need to have fun. We need to keep our spirits up. And that's why I've been doing some things like just doing karaoke and some silly things, is because honestly, we need to stay upbeat and not get too serious and not get too down. Even though things may look kind of dark, we can raise that. And if we want to go to the good place Earth is going to, if we want to rise with Earth, we've got to keep the energy up there too. Now, the thing is, we can eventually rise above all of this. Yeah. We can rise above it all. Oh my gosh. 2 girls and 2 boys. Wow. Yeah. Slam the door one more time and I'll take it. Okay. The beat goes on. Yeah. Oh boy. So I have a friend who kind of treats me like mom sometimes, and it drives me up a wall. As a matter of fact, sometimes when my friends do treat me like mom, and then I have to growl a little bit like a mom bear. Yeah, fear and excitement often feel the same. You may not be afraid. You may be excited. That is true. Hello, Ben. Gotta work. Yeah. Don't feel bad. I have had the safety dance in my head the whole day. Oi. Well. So, okay. So the stuff that was going on in the astral, the pain in the astral, is becoming physical. Not because it's coming to us, but because we're passing through it, where it has been dwelling, where it has been hanging out, hidden. So now this is the reason it can't stay hidden anymore. Because we're walking right by you. We can see you now. Okay. But this is another thing I just thought of. Some of us really kick astral in the astral. If we're now going through that, are we physically going to get some of our abilities back? The same kind of abilities that we were using in the astral. Are we going to get them in the same stuff we were using in the dream time? Are we going to get those abilities physically? Silver bells. Pain in the astral. Yeah, astraloids. Yeah. So, yeah, it could be that this is something to be happy about. Maybe we are going to see that we can now physically do some of the things that we could do only in the etheric. I'm tired of saying astral. I don't want it to manifest in the astral. Fear goes to my stomach and my heart. I feel I have to protect. Yeah, you know what? You do have to protect yourself. You always have to protect yourself. It's cold outside. If I go out there without a coat on, I'm asking to get cold. I'm saying, hey, I guess I want to be cold. Boo. Burple. Well, Gary, you know, and all of you, I would be happy to have some of the abilities I have in the etheric, in the dream time. Because that means I can fly, I can shoot beams of light out my hands, I can be as tall as I need to be or as small as I need to be. Yeah, I would be so down with that. And so if we're going to create something, let's create that. If we're going to be creating something anyway, let's keep our thoughts on creating something we do want. That's right. Excitement or just a warning buzzer. Hey, you're really too close to that cliff. Hey, that's a red light up ahead there. Hey, hey. Oh, you were, Ken, yeah, that sounds like a fun thing to review, right? Yeah, sound like you had a good time. Okay. Yeah, let's create something really cool. Let's create that we get our abilities that we have in the dream time. Ooh. Because I'll be able to fly and levitate. Shoot beams of light out my hands. Manifest armor and weapons if I need, and all kinds of things. Hey, it's worth a try, right? If we're gonna manifest things anyway, let's manifest some cool stuff. And if that bothers the parasites, good. I bet that'd just bug them all to hell, pun intended. I don't know why not, Gary. I would think it should be possible to, because we have grouped up before to do things. And we have done them. And so we have done that. And in effect, this is how the shaman work anyway. This is how we go into the dream time and we do things in the dream time, and then we come back and it starts to manifest here. It affects things here. But here is now going through the area that used to be non-physical for us. It's a very interesting time and gives us some very, very, very interesting possibilities. Yes, we went on a ship. So the woo ship, my woo ship, yes, you're quite welcome to join our woo ship if you have the best intentions. And um, yes, we take on group projects from time to time. And yes, we have a good time too. Because honestly, well, you probably did have a group lucid dream experience once. And talking broke the dream well because you did something to bring yourself back to your body. Um, that happens. Well, 51 in New York degrees. Boy, that'd be nice. Tomorrow, another snowstorm. Well, good, Gary. Then come on along. We take cruises all the time. Well, we've held off a little lately because we had to get everybody rested up and feeling good before I take them out again, because honestly, we need everybody to be able to function when we go out. I don't want to take anybody out in a very weakened state because things can hop on you when that happens. And in the times that we're in, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. So yeah, we only use our powers for good. We do not, like I always told everybody, it's like I just don't want the responsibility for doing anything like that. I don't want to have to cover my karma, so to speak. So heck no. And you're welcome to come along and help out. If you have any abilities or gifts, please bring them forward. We need it all the help we can get. Well, that really could be Circle K. Is another word for I am. That is cool. It's also, dig this, another word for mother. In fact, in some places, it's still the word for mother. And so is which is sometimes pronounced And ama is also mama. And what does that imply? I am one with the mother, which is probably implies harmoniousness, because when you're one with the mother, you're safe in womb, basically. So I would think maybe that is why. But yes, I'm Om. Here's the other one. Hugh, is another name for God. You is God. You is. So, no, you're not that you're gods and sons of gods. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody rather important historically said that. I got in trouble in Sunday school for bringing that one up, though. Okay. So we're creators. We're divine. Mother and Father that I channel tell us that. And I am also to say that if you didn't know, mother and father are literally us. Okay? They've said it before. They literally are us. And we're them. They're just coming from a little bit different viewpoint, angle, time period, whatever you want to see it, however you want to see it. Yes. Oh, Amway. I am the way. Interesting. La dee dee. La da dee da dee da do. Okay. Yeah. You. Yeah. Well, you are you. You is God. And I'm Mama. I'm a mama, Shama Mama. Isn't it funny? I'm the Shama Mama ocean. Ama. Ama. I'm a chameleon. Oh, never mind. Anyway. Oh, no. Sorry. Amway sold cleaners. That's right. And they'd take you to the cleaners, too. So, yeah, I think we really gotta hone in on making stuff that parasites will absolutely loathe and run from. and be like, God, this is such a bummer. Well, that's right. You made things a bummer for a lot of other people. I think you just about deserve it. And they're going to be like, we can't hide anymore. So they're going to be desperate. Yeah, that's right. You can't hide anymore now that we see you. And if we get our old powers back, well, we're going to kick you off the block. So you're going to have to find somebody else to torture. And here's an interesting thing to think about, though. If we do it right, all of this can turn into light. All of this can turn into something beneficial. Even the most horrific stuff can become something beneficial if we work it right. We have that. Mom and dad say we're creators, we're divine. And they say we can make right everything that's gone wrong. And we'll be given the tools to do that. Now, I think they're going to be power tools like a saw? I don't know. I don't think so. I think what they're talking about is ways of operating, things to use, things like Pock and Pod, like I use from Access Consciousness, things like that. Pock and Pod unravels the past. So that literally is what that's all about. Pock and Pod is uncreating something you miscreated in the past. Can we time travel? Of course we can. We've done it. We have time traveled. We have absolutely time traveled. And some of us can't tell when we're remote viewing and actually astral traveling. And thereby is how we got into some trouble. Because I'm one of those that has trouble knowing, am I astral traveling or am I just viewing? Well, apparently I was astral traveling, and this gets you into trouble. However, Jesus was a double diamond. Oh, dear. Intuition. I never had an Amway thing. Well, you did that time, Circle K. That's how you spell chameleon. It's a chameleon. Leon. Leon. So, I like that, Denali. Have I found Jesus? Well, yeah. Do you want you want to leave a number? I'll have him call you. Yes, there are records within and without. I like that one, Denali. I might steal it. You know what else I tell him? You know what? And when they say, do you know where you're going when you die? It's like, absolutely, because I have been dead. Would you like me to tell you all about it? I can tell you exactly where I'm going because of where I went before. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, so, and maybe like the chameleon, maybe sometimes we got to blend in, you know. Blending in is good. Maybe we got to take a few notes from the chameleon's pages, you know. Yeah, we need to think we're going there to view and not participate, and we are just looking. Just looking. Honestly, I think we can do this safely if we just prepare a little better. Because I couldn't figure out, I was trying to figure out why did we get into trouble? I have done so much remote viewing, not getting, people do it all the time. We're not getting into trouble. Why were we? Well, I think a lot of us are much more capable of astral travel than we think. And some of you have seen me, and some of you have seen the Don, the red guy. I think some of us do travel and don't know it. We don't even know. Yeah. I think it's very possible. I know I do. I have been seen by people in places I could not possibly be. But people have seen me and heard me. People have heard me where I am not physically there. So, yeah, we're doing that unconsciously. That means we could do it consciously. And if we can do that, teleportation is not impossible. Yeah, we tend to be shiny, and shiny things attract things. Yeah, some were participating and some were just viewing, and yep, I think that may have been what happened. Pappy kind of thinks that too. Pappy kind of agreed with that. Is that we traveled and we actually traveled instead of just taking a look see. So we need to put on our protection. I'm certainly not going to try and do any of this without this on, without my Jedi robe on. I'll just call it my Jedi robe for now. Doesn't look anything like a Jedi robe, but it's silver. I feel so much safer in this. In silver, wearing silver, I'm telling you. I just feel a lot safer. I think there is something to this. I noticed that a lot of these older societies, they wove metal into their clothing. Particularly, pardon me, particularly the people who had money and the Tartarians' clothing, if you look at their stuff. I've seen some of it up close. I saw an antique Chinese hat. There was a guy that actually owned one. He let me take a good look at it. Yep, gold and silver, mostly gold, woven right into the fabric. I don't think that was strictly for decoration. I don't think so. I always felt there's some other reason that they're putting all this metal in their clothing. What if it is from blocking things? I mean, we already know they had a much different society than we've been told. We've been told it all gets primitive in our history, and we know no, it's the opposite. It gets less primitive as we go back. So the cavemen are way, who knows where they really are from? Who knows when that really happened, if that really even happened here? Did it happen here? Maybe a long time ago. Or were they an offshoot? I mean, you know, were they just another branch? They might not have even, you know, they might have been another branch of us. One thing we do know is our history, we've been lied to. It's not the way that they presented it. Obviously, we got to expand our thinking. Yeah, the digestion and the pain. I actually feel when I forget to wear this, and I have from time to time forgotten to wear this to sleep, and I wake up feeling raw, like I have been cooked. If I'm not all the way under silver, the silver stuff, I feel like I've been cooked. So yeah, I was thinking there's got to be a reason more than just decoration. And when I look at the Tartarian clothing, it's all that way too. And there's a reason. Yeah. Maybe to make sure they had clear thinking, maybe to protect them, whatever was going on, the Dark Ages and the Dark Ages. And we saw that an invasion already happened. We already know that. Don't worry about it being invaded. It's already happened long ago. Which means we know a lot more than most people. We saw it. And if we were to look at the Dark Ages, I bet you they're nothing like we've been told. In fact, there's also another thing. Hang on. I'll see if I can find it that I came up with. And I'm going to see if I can find it. I forgot to look it up before I came in because I forgot all about it. Okay. See if I can find anything from it. There was a movie called Silent Running. And I don't know if I can find any pictures from it. But yeah, kind of. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a few things. Here, I'll show you one of the pictures. See if I can expand it a little bit somehow. Hang on, and then I'll share it in a minute. Okay. Now, I have wondered, here's a thought. Because if we're not on a ball, just in case, I mean, it's good to be able to think about these things, even if you're not sure you believe it. Whoops. To be able to think about it is good. You see these domes here? This was a movie about the last forests of Earth. This was an Ark ship. And what happened, something that happened on an Ark ship. And these domes. Now, some of the older cultures tell us that we're actually on the back of a giant turtle, Turtle Island. There's a story that goes along with that. But what would that translate to? Maybe it's not exactly a turtle. Remember that our ships, that is the ships that I remember us normally having, and now I am told that this is what the orbs are, like this. And that the actual, the beneficial ETs, their ships are living. They're part of the pilot. Therefore, when I was told and was perplexed about it, oh, here, I found you some more to look at. Maybe I do have a ship. Maybe you do too. But I wanted to show you what they had done, and this was with Bruce Stern. You see how they had these domes that were housing the last forests of Earth. It's kind of a sad movie. And I won't ruin the plot. But this is kind of what I was thinking and all of these are from inside that dome. All of these pictures, even the parts that look like beautiful forest. And this is kind of what I was thinking when I built the Woo ship with my mind. This is kind of the idea of what I was thinking. You can have a whole biosphere inside the Woo ship, and we can have our campfire, and it'll act just as if we were out in the woods, because all of the systems are there. But, of course, in the movie, this was really in a dome, in a ship. Just my 2 cents. Weird? Yes. I don't know. Yeah, we might all just be having one long weird trip, right? Oh, thank you, Etri. Thank you, Etri. Yeah, well, or both. Denali, that's just the thing. We're being told that they're actually both. They are, and that some of these beings can take other beings with them. So now here's the question. When we get on the Woo ship, and I take you with me, am I really taking you with me? Maybe I really am. Maybe this isn't just a mental exercise. It could be that because I actually had imagined it instead of being, though, like that half dome thing, that dome thing. I was thinking of it being round. So, and that our shields are spherical. Now, years ago, I had a dream. It was a long dream. Oh, I think it was a lucid dream too. And at the end of a dream, I had this test that I had to go through. This rite of passage, as it will, if you will. And when I got out, I got to be with my family. And I was in the shape of this ball of light, and I was just flying around with them everywhere, having a wonderful time. I think that's what we really are. I think those orbs are souls, people, not exactly in the same state as we are, but yeah. So, and I think the rite of passage was this place. I think when I get out, I'm going to be a pretty orb. I'm going to have a lovely ship, and I think we can take people with us. I think it's probably because who wants to go just all alone, right? All the time. So when I was told, oddly enough, I heard it was like somebody was telling me, you actually you do have a ship. And I'm like, what? I think that's what they might be talking about. Somehow, I must be in the first stages of making that transition. And somehow, you guys came along. I'm guessing. This is only a guess. I mean, because we're supposed to be able to do, if we're going to get our old abilities back and we're going to be able to do what we did in the astral, but what was used to be the astral, what used to be the etheric, one day we should be able to take each other on excursions or go ourselves. I know this is all very woo, but you guys love woo, or what would you be doing here, right? If I didn't come up with these far out ideas, you probably would get bored, right? It's far out, true. But if you look at the dots, and they do connect, you can connect them that way, then that makes me happy. Because we are coming up on a time when we really would be free. We would be free to travel the universe. It would be a wonderful time, wouldn't it? And even for some people, if it's a long ways away, it may not be that far away for some of us. Some of us might get there fairly quickly. Saw a ship pick him up. Yep. Hi, Olin. Okay, see you, kid. Have a good one. You know, could be. And it's good to see you, Olin. So honestly, oh, you want tacos? Yeah, boy, wouldn't that be neat if we could just manifest tacos right into our little hands. I like a taco supreme with no tomatoes. Right there. Actually, there's a particular type of burrito I would love to have. But anyway, honestly, I I welcome your thoughts on what I've said tonight. I welcome your thoughts. And if you have, oh, you're manifesting tacos right now? Oh, cool. Send me some. um, Now you got me wanting tacos, darn it. But you know what I did do before it got I sent one of my I sent my helper out to get Arby's sandwiches because I really had a hankering for Arby's sandwiches and potato cakes. So that's what I had. So I got some sitting in the fridge in there. I had coupons too for $4 for the sandwiches, and I said, "Oh hell yeah! I don't want to have to cook every single time." And yeah, they're not maybe the best food on the planet for you, but on the other hand, they're also not going to kill me. Ah, tacos. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. But no, not tonight. I won't be having those probably unless somebody wants to make a special little trip for me, and I don't think so because it's really freaking cold out there. I don't even know if I'd want to put a delivery person out in this. You got fish to fry later. I hear that from guys. So, I wanted to give you these pieces of information so that you can start thinking about what you want to manifest. Maybe we can come up with a group project. I'm up for that. Sure, I am. I'm up for that. I would be happy to do that. See, this was what it looked like from the outside. Kind of looked like a turtle. See what I'm getting at? Could that be Turtle Island? Like Turtle Island, a big flying turtle. Kind of looks like one. I don't know. And if it's a matrix, it could look like anything. It could literally look like anything. It could have any shape. We could be flying around on a rainbow shitting unicorn for all we know. That'd be kind of interesting, a rainbow shitting unicorn, wouldn't it? What's this picture here? So, now, of course, in the film, they made sure that you knew it was it was out in space somewhere. But if you built something tall enough, it would have its own. And they've done this with hangars, aircraft hangars. It would have its own atmosphere. So just wanted to share that for a thought. And I know it's a weird thought, but that's one of the things that you rely on me for. See, this was the configuration they had on the outside. Now it's interesting because this same configuration, let me see if I can get Vimana. See if I can get us some Vimana picture. Vimana. See, these are Vimanas. They're from the Hindu stories. That's from their, what we call in this, which is disrespectful. They consider it history. We say legend, we say fables, whatever. For them, it was their history. Okay. So these onion domes might have represented more than one thing. Might not be what we think. They might not be representing what we think either. See how it kind of looks like a beehive? Oh, beehive. These Vimanas were flying ships that the Hindu gods traveled in. And there were different styles. And they changed styles. And that's what these stupas are. These stupas are literally versions, effigies of Vimanas. That's what they are. See how they're up on, and that would be maybe what they look like docked. That looks a lot like a flying saucer up there on the top of that building, doesn't it? Looks like there's several of them. Okay, so and that was hundreds of years. If that was a long time ago, how much farther along would these people be, and what would they be traveling in now? You know, just a thought, just a thought. Let's see what this brings up. Okay, yep, more pictures, pretty similar. And when I saw a film about this, somebody had shown how they would attach to a what we would call a mothership, pretty much the same way you saw in that movie. Okay, so you know, they would dock with the mothership and kind of all roost there until they were taken back out again. So, yeah, there's your flying saucers, folks. So, stop screen sharing. Bon means good. Marie Bonbon. Busy and tired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, and but a lot of us are busy and tired. Marie Bonbon. Bon vivant means somebody who likes the good life. Yeah, the old structures that we see. Okay, well, I can type that in too. Images. Okay, and they were giants. This is giving me maps. I don't need the maps. I'm not looking for the maps. I'm looking for the buildings. Well, let me see if I can find that. Tartaria buildings. Okay. So here we go. I'll share the screen again with you. Sharing is caring. Tartaria buildings. And as you can see, those onion domes, what do those look like? They look a lot like Vimanas. The tops of those buildings look like Vimanas. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? And some of them look more like Vimanas than others, but they all kind of look like Vimanas. They all look like flying craft. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cinnabon. Yummy. So here, let me pick a nice one for you to look at. Look at this nice onion dome here. Sure looks like some kind of craft. Let me find another one. Oh, here's a good one. Wow. That one looks exactly. Holy cow. That one looks exactly like one. Almost precisely. Is that what? Yeah. Okay. Our history that's been stolen from us. Well, that gives you something to think about. Let's make it again. Let's make it again. Yeah. Are you saying that Mary is sweet and spicy? The triangle UFOs apparently are from here. That is apparently our reverse engineering of the ET technology. Apparently. At least it's what I hear. Just what I hear all the time. Ours are triangle shaped. And they have stealth technology that makes them appear to be just like whatever sky is behind them. I think you are sweet and spicy, Marie Bond. I think probably it is some kind of reverse engineering of because and yet there's more than one type of craft because obviously orbs would be yet another type. I see them all the time too. They're always in the sky here. I see the different kinds. I've seen the cigar-shaped ones. I've seen the triangles a lot. I've seen the saucer ones. I've seen the ball-shaped. I've seen the double bubbles. I've seen all of them. I've seen them. Yep. Who knows? Why is it we see them and they're being kept hidden? You're not fooling anybody, Lucy. You're not fooling anybody. We're not fooled. We see them. Why are you still hiding them? I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Why are they still hiding something that everybody's seeing? I have a hair that keeps, or something that keeps bothering me here. I have to check out what, or, you know what? Electricity can sometimes make it feel that way. Maybe because I'm not covering up enough. Oh yeah, those triangular weather balloons. They don't want to release, I think that's probably it. They don't want to release the technology. Because if it's known that we've had this technology for years, we'll be sitting there going, why did you make us go through all that you made us go through with the oil and gas and the airplane crashes and all of this crap? When you had anti-grav and teleportation, aren't people going to be a little upset that we have been made to live in a very primitive fashion for so long? Still primitive. I can't believe how primitive medicine still is. Until we get over this burn, cut, poison stuff. Our medicine is still primitive. I'm sorry. You can be the best surgeon in the world. You're still cutting something to get your effect. You're still injuring the body to get your effect. I appreciate your work. I appreciate your study. I appreciate your skill. Here's the problem. You're still injuring the body. Until you get to the point where you are really doing no harm, where you're really not injuring the body in order to affect the cure, the treatment, then you are primitive. I'm sorry, you're still primitive. That's very primitive. So, honestly, boy, honestly, I'm sitting here, see the heat is going, and it's probably my static, my hair staticking. If they tell us all of a sudden tomorrow, I think a lot of us would be happy. Yeah, we'd be happy, but then we would start to ask, well, wait a minute, you've had this for years. Wait a minute, Uncle so-and-so didn't have to, my mother didn't have to die, my children didn't have to die, my grandpa didn't have to die, did he? Wait a minute, you've been letting them die? You've been letting us suffer? You've been letting us go on like this with all these problems that it's caused when you had all along a way to fix that? Oh yeah. Eventually, people would get pissed off. Yeah, there's a lot of static. It's real dry. I try to do things, cook things. You know, if you keep soup cooking, it makes steam in the air, take showers, etc., and don't vent. Well, the problem with humidifiers is that they can, there's a mold problem with humidifiers. A lot of times you have to be careful with them. Safety concerns. Maybe. I don't know, Max. Here's one thing for sure. There are people now, like people at ECETI. I want to go to the ECETI Ranch. I'm going to try and manifest that. I'm going to manifest that somehow. Going to the ECETI Ranch. And I'm going to meet me somehow. Well, I'm going to meet me some ETs. Not that I haven't already. I'm sure I have, but I've done it in a... That's another thing. I've done it mostly in the non-physical realm. That means that's going to be more physical too. Hey, interesting. Yeah, you got to keep them real clean. Yeah, only problem is if you leave the water in the bathtub after a bath, then I find that the bathtub gets slimy. Yeah, I've seen these things, but it's sort of mostly it's been dreamlike and so on and so forth. I think it's going to start to get very real, very physical. Get physical. I think the metaphysical is going to get physical. Oh no, now I've got the Olivia Newton-John song. No. Ah! Oh, that's terrible, Murray. The big dude in the Sportster UFO, best of all. Yeah. Most are selfish. Not sure exactly how you mean that. So you're saying, Max, you think most of them are selfish. And there are some good ones. I don't know. Yeah, Sportster's a word. Yeah, I think the government and the energy industry, it's like the pharmaceutical industry. Think about the progression. The farming practices have gotten worse and worse and worse. Your food is less and less nutritious. So what was once free, right in the food, you'd pull it out of the ground and eat it, and it had all these vitamins and minerals in it. Now you've got to buy supplements. You got to buy something. It doesn't come free anymore. Not with current farming practices. And the water, once very plentiful and pure. But now that the water has been polluted all over the place, now you find yourself buying water and buying filters to make the water clean, to make the water pure. Once again, what happened? Greed. And now, what was the next element? Air. Well, the first one was actually fire, wasn't it? Energy. Free energy. Not anymore. That might have been one of the first ones they took down. So, now air. Pollute the air. Now you have to buy air filter. And that, my friend, is how you sell stuff to people that don't need anything. I think in the beginning we didn't need a damn thing. We didn't need anything. And they didn't like that because they're parasites. And the parasites said, gee, we've got to fix it so they need something. Now, I saw this happen in a 3D chat I was in. In the 3D chat, you really don't need a place to stash your body because your body is just pixels. But they were selling, at first everything was free. At first, everything in this 3D years before. But as things progressed, everything became something you had to buy. They found a way to make everything something you had to buy. And it followed just about the same progression. Why? They wanted money. They wanted something off of you. So here you go. Ooh, Denali. Don't do that to me. I'm hungry. What are you talking about? What dude in what big ship? What low plane? I missed something. I'm glad you got that, Denali, but now I'm hungry. Big dude in the Sportster UFO. Yeah, they literally keep us in the dark. It's true. Yeah, give us the mushroom treatment. I don't know who you're talking about, Circle K. What dude? What ship? Where was this? Low flying where? Where was it flying? I can't find it. I tried scrolling back to figure it out. Sounds good, Denali. Denali got tacos. Everybody at Denali's house. Too bad I can't remote taste it. Maybe I could. Go to Denali's house and swipe a taco. I think I kind of smell them. I think I do. No, it's not all bad. Of course not. It's not all anything. What are we? Are we good? Are we bad? Yeah. Humans? Are they good? Are they bad? Yeah. Are they neutral? Yeah. There are all kinds. Of course, probably the same way everywhere. There's all kinds. Remote smell. Yeah, I believe you can, Pam. I have too. I knew somebody who could too, was really good at it. And also, she had that as part of her warning system. She could smell. When she smelled shit, she knew somebody was bullshitting. No matter how far away they were, if they were on the phone, on the computer, or on the internet, or right in front of her, when she started to smell bullshit, they were bullshit. Yeah. That is called Claire aliens. Not aliens, Claire aliens, Claire aliens. Pam, that is one of the Claires. Smell voyant, Claire alien. Because voyant is to view. Claire is clear. So you're clear smelling. That means you are clairalient. Yes. There's a word for every single one of those abilities, by the way. There's another one for smell too. There's a couple of different words for smell, but clairalience. Let's see if I can remember how to spell it. It's something like that. Yeah, I have a lot of the clairs too. Most of us have more than one. Clairvoyance is just the beginning. Every sense that you have in the physical has a counterpart, and including some of the senses you don't have in the physical that are unique. There's also clairsentience and clairaudience, hearing, all kinds of. I started to make a video about it, but I just got tired. There's so many of them. I was typing them all out. There's a lot of them. You're a clairbear? Me too. Yep, clairbears. I think that may have 2 L's in it, clairalience. I'm not sure. Well, that was to her. I mean, that was her thing. I mean, you know, there were other things too. It was more like, rather than a clair, it was more like a warning system that she had. Like some people's stomachs flutter. Mine used to when I was a kid, when I was younger. My stomach would flutter if somebody was not on the up and up. Oh, a Jetson mobile. There you go, clairalience. That is it. Looks like Claire Alliance. Maybe we are the Claire Alliance. A colorful UFO. Good, because I like color. Like a Jetson mobile. I'm waiting for that. I've been waiting for that. You know what has been pissing me off since I was a kid? I expected us to be quite a bit further along. I expected to be talking to the computer, just like Star Trek. When's that coming? When's that coming? Well, we're starting to do that now. But it's so taken so long. Like I said, I wrote about that diagnostic table in Star Trek, the movie, the first movie. I wrote about that before it ever came out. I believe that's a real thing, that diagnostic table that you lie down on and it tells you what's going on. I believe that's a real thing. Well, for me, and the funny thing is, when you're a writer, you understand this more. If you're a writer and you write songs or stories or whatever it is you write, one thing that you know is that a lot of times you don't know where this stuff is coming from. You have no idea exactly. You know, this is not you doing it all. You may add your own touches, your embellishment, your style. It's coming through you. You're like a filter that it's coming through, but it's like it's coming from somewhere else. So when I'm writing a song, and it's hard to describe, sometimes I'll be able to say, hey guys, can I write a song? Let's write a song about XYZ. And sure enough, a song about XYZ comes up. But other times, boy, they are so loud upstairs. Just thumped heavy. But sometimes it's just more like I'm hearing something in my head. It won't leave me alone. And people go, why'd you write this? Why'd you write? I don't know. It was in my head and it wouldn't leave me alone until I wrote it. It's like 10-ton tomatoes. I don't know why I'm writing that song. It's funny. It is funny. It's about a female trucker with a very buxom figure that hauls produce, apparently. And it's funny. I don't know why I'm writing it. Do I have anything to do with that? Not really. Is it a deep spiritual thing? I don't think so. Maybe it is, though. I don't know. How is it going to affect somebody's life? I don't know. I never know how these things are how it's going to be interpreted. I don't know how any of my songs are going to be interpreted by the other person. This is something David Bowie said a lot too. He said, I've given up trying to interpret my own work for people because people will have their own interpretation regardless of what you do. Somebody will be listening to that song, and no matter what you think you wrote, they'll hear their own thing. Yeah. Flying cards living in the sky, telling a machine you would like pot roast, and it's, yeah. I hope so, Marie. I hope so. Yeah, we almost have that. Food printers. Yeah. Like in Star Trek where they just say, hey, Earl Grey hot, right? Yes. I'm glad, Marie. That's what I hope to be. Well, it's funny because in the Norse legends, some of the things they talk about are very futuristic sounding instead of magical. If we look at it from a slightly different viewpoint, some of that might be technological, like the boars that you can eat as much as you want, but then they remake themselves. That could be some kind of technology. The flying cars. Yes. I'm so proud of that, yes. Loving people. They're not mean to each other. Some places I do go and I gather some information from, but they're not really nice people. And I know they're trying to do something good from their point of view, but they're not really nice. They're not very nice to each other. They're very judgmental. Some places. It's too bad. But everybody's got their path. This group is positive. It's not all doomy and gloomy. They're kind to each other and loving people. I'm very proud. Right. Positive thoughts. Because if we want to ascend with Earth, we need to stay positive so that we are with the part that is ascending. Apparently, there is going to be a part that is not going to be. Don't want to be there. Maybe he is out there keeping planes from crashing. You know what? I have a guide that is huge. He's like huge. I mean, like literally, his head is up in the clouds. I should probably call him an ally rather than a guide. He's really more of an ally. Hello, Bomber. Welcome. He's really more of an ally. He's huge. He's got to be an ancient. And I know that my consciousness, if I need to, I can grow as tall as he can. When I'm doing something, trying to affect those stratosphere injections, I can grow as tall as he can. And then I ask for help, and I sing, and the stratospheric injections go away. We can change these things. I could change this weather. I know I could. I could change this weather. I'm not taking any steps to change it. I feel that there is some reason we're having this weather that I don't maybe understand, but there's some reason. I could probably change it because I have before. I've asked for it to be a little bit different around here, and it has been. But I feel like there's a reason. So whatever the reason is, maybe something is dying. Maybe it's killing something. It is very cold. Some stuff might be dying. Took you weeks. Yeah, if you're near an Air Force base, that could definitely do it. And then you'd see, we're near a flight school. So, and there's a couple of airports in between a couple of airports. So, well, yeah, this is the thing, Denali. We got to get control of our own minds. Hey, Julia, how you doing? We need to get control of our own minds, doggone it. That's why I look at this stuff on Amazon Prime. I start to watch it, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this crap. Sorry, but I don't want to watch this crap. I don't want to watch this crap. It's going to bring me down. It's going to make me feel paranoid. It's going to make me feel sad. It's going to make me feel angry. It's going to make me whatever it is. It's unfavorable, and I don't want to put it in my mind. I don't want to have to deal with it. Why would I put that in my head? Here's another trick. Gratitude. Gratitude will instantly raise your frequency. Very hard to be grateful and depressed. And it's pretty easy. Oh, the static. It's making me kind of itchy too. The thing about gratitude is it's pretty easy if you start small and work your way up. Then pretty soon you find that you really have a lot to be happy about. And well, we missed you, Bomber. Where the heck have you been? But you know, I'm sitting here thinking that I'm grateful that I am in a warm place. I'm grateful that I'm here with you and that I can do that and that I can make this nice place for us to be and that I can, you know, I have food to eat. I have a nice soft bed. I have a nice comfy chair. I have some good friends. You know, I have some beautiful belongings. I have some beautiful clothes to wear. I have a lot of information that a lot of people don't have access to. I have a lot, really. And the more that, and even if you have to start with something really small, like I still have my eyes, I can still see. I still have most of my hair. I still have most of my teeth. You know, even if you have to start that small, even if you have to start like, well, it's wonderful that we have roads around here that people can get back and forth on. It's wonderful that you know, I have this beautiful wooden floor in here. It's really nice. And, you know, I have my talents, have my voice, have my instruments. I have a lot. And you start to think, well, I really do have a lot. Oh, I really do have a lot. Yeah. Actually, I'm not that bad off. I have all my limbs. You know, there's so many things I have that not everybody has. Have you? And I have something else that most people don't have. I have a knowing that these things that most people guess about, and you know, you have these people that are going, maybe it exists, maybe it doesn't. Do you think this exists? I know that it does. That puts me way ahead. Hey, yeah, it exists. You know, there are people that when I say, yeah, I have friends who have talked to Bigfoot, and they're like, I mean, there are people who claim to be Bigfoot enthusiasts, and I say, oh yeah, Bigfoot. They're not an animal, you know, they talk. They look at me like, yeah, I know people who have talked to them. They're like, that's right. You have money to buy beer, and you're cute. And I'm good looking. Yeah, how is school going? I understand. I've had to do some of that too, Bummer. I when I do these clearings and healings and stuff, I need downtime as it is now. Now maybe one day I'll be able to recharge faster, but as it is, I need rest in between. I need to regroup myself. Black tree. Julia, little green fairy. One of these days, you're going to have to get your little green sparkly butt back in here and be my co-host for a minute or two anyway. That was fun. Yeah, I've done a lot of that, having to step away from various things. Oh, say hi back. I haven't seen Cha-Cha in a while, but I haven't been on the portal as much as I used to. I have been getting some sleep. I have really been needing to get, I have been feeling the need for sleep and just letting it happen. Every chance I get that I can just afford to let it happen, I've been letting it happen to catch up. Like we've been prepping, training for a battle. You know, I haven't been that hungry. My eating is just gone, you know. The helper comes over and says, there's hardly any dishes. Have you been eating? It's like, kinda. Sometimes. Then sometimes I get really hungry and eat a lot, but most of the time. Recently, I haven't been very hungry. Denali, bomber, I'm making armor. I'm sitting here literally making armor. What you see on me right now is armor. It's silver armor. It really is. It feels like, and when I'm getting the selenite sticks and the wands and stuff, it's my sticks is selenite. I'm gearing up. We're gearing up. I just feel like I have to have a lot of selenite. It was a good thing I did too. Okay, hang on. Here comes green sparkly fairy butt. No longer shall she be called Black Tree. She shall be called green sparkly fairy butt. Yeah. I think a lot of us are working on things. Yeah, a lot of us are working on stuff. And that is a fact. By the way, I'm going to be getting more stones, crystals, and stuff, so look for it. And I'm going to be offering them for sale. So look for it. Hey.
Hi.
How you doing, fairy butt?
I heard that. I'm good. I'm just tired. Look at what I'm wearing. My
Not a
portal
bad
hoodie.
thing in your case. What is it?
It's my portal hoodie.
Oh, a portal
I don't know if
hoodie.
you can see it.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm impressed.
Better to be impressed than depressed.
You betcha. Look what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Silver Jedi outfit here.
Nice.
This is silver. I don't know if you've been around for this. This is silver material. It has silver in it.
Yeah, I remember
And
you
it's
talking about that.
EMF.
Yeah.
EMF blocking. I feel great. Silver has its own vibe, you know. And I feel great in silver. I just want to be in it all the time now. I want all my clothes to be made with silver in them. I don't know if I can afford it really. Hey, did you mute your YouTube?
No, I can't remember what I was doing, but I didn't want people to see my stuff that I was doing, so I deleted a bunch of the lives. I might take it off of public for a while. I haven't been on there for a while, but I deleted a bunch of the stuff on there. I go back and forth. I'm like, I want to do it, but I don't. But I do. I don't know. So for right now, I was on. Whose show was I on last night? I think I went over to Mogion's channel for a second and went live there. And I'm live here. And I'll make appearances, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing my own show again for a while. The sun's come out, and if it's summertime, I'm outside. I'm not going to be here on the computer. I mean,
Summertime.
the idea that I have is that...
Yeah, in the summertime, I'm not going to be here until probably night.
Yeah.
But what I ask is, did you mute your YouTube because we are hearing an echo?
I did. Let me exit out of it. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. I just closed the tab.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yes, it did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Sorry, I muted it, but I just now closed the tab. Sorry for the long explanation.
That's okay. Not a problem. We're used to. We're all having our times right now. And I think that's okay. It's like, you know what? One of my teachers said, sometimes it's okay to feel bad. It's okay not to feel quite perfect. You know, sometimes you don't need to feel perfect all the time. Sometimes you need to do something else. Your body's doing something else. I'm still hearing an echo, and I don't have YouTube open, so I don't know what's going on.
I can mute myself, but you won't hear me.
No, that's so good. I don't know you to mute yourself. I don't know what's going on. It may just be the internet acting weird. I don't know. So, acid reflux. Oh, acid reflux, all the... Oh. Yeah, I had to quit lemon juice because it was etching my teeth.
Oh, yeah.
The unfortunate side effect of lemon juice is it can etch your teeth away, can wear your enamel off.
Do you eat lemons whole?
No.
I do.
I can't even imagine that. There's this lady hypnotist that she has this hypnosis thing she does, and part of what she wants you to do when she takes you into this guided meditation is bite into a lemon, and I'm like, right out of it. It's like, no.
What do? I cut it up and I cut it into like orange wedges, and I put my finger underneath and I just eat it like an orange. I have 3 of them here, and I'm like, I want to eat that, but I don't because it does kill your teeth and make me salivate just thinking about it. Why did I get those? I think I was going to juice them. My sister gave me a juicer, so I bought like carrots and lemons and celery because I was going to go on this juicing kick, but I haven't messed with it.
Juicing kick. You know what? I hear that trying to take apart and clean a juicer is almost to the point where people just quit it because they don't want to clean it.
I got it home and I cleaned it, and I'm like, wow, this is going to be a bitch.
Yeah, they're a bitch to clean. So, you know, it's almost like, 6 of one, half dozen the other. This, I don't know, is it worth it? Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar is good for you. You can put a little apple cider vinegar. It's an acid and it will etch your teeth if you're not careful. But I have a cure for that. Raw cane sugar.
Oh.
And also xylitol. Both contain a chemical that will protect your teeth from the damaging effects of what's really etching your teeth, which is not the sugar itself, but the bacteria that in the presence of sugar will poop out an acid. Therefore, if you use something like xylitol or cane sugar in its natural form that has something that will protect your teeth, then you don't get tooth decay. Another thing you're not telling us why, because it's just too lucrative to need a dentist.
I might have to go back to the dentist. I don't know. I I don't go to the dentist until I really need to go to the dentist, and inevitably it would be on a Sunday or a holiday when I am wailing in pain and they're closed. I can't. So with acid reflux, I can't drink anymore. Like this is a Bud Light seltzer. I don't really like them. They taste like Alka-Seltzer with flavor in them, but whatever. Yeah. They're all right. I mean, whatever. But like, because
I can't get over how
to drink spirits like that, but I can't do it. It gives me acid stomach.
That purple light shining off of this. That's another selenite one. I'm sorry. I'm just playing with my toys.
Oh.
I'm playing with my toys. I got these pretty pieces of selenite I've been putting everywhere.
Don't mind me. I'm just brushing out my poof.
Your poof?
My poof.
Okay, be safe, girlfriend. Seeing if I can. No, it just reflects white. Oh well. Anyway. Oh, geez. Yeah, they closed our weight room the very day that they declared the COVID thing. We don't have. We had one right in the gym. Weight room, closed it right up. All the common areas, except for, the, well, you have to have the laundry. Everything
so, how much are your gyms? Because we live in a resort town and everything is very expensive. And in the city, you can go to a gym for like $20 a month, and that's fine. That's a fine price. But here, you can't find a gym for less than $50 a month. And that's why I'm fat, because I can't afford a gym around here.
It goes all the way up. Starts at $10 and goes all the way up.
See, and I can do $10 a month. I can do maybe $25 a month if I really wanted to and I had a partner to go with. But I can't afford $50 to $100 a month. That's ridiculous. And yeah, I would rather go outside and run,
Right. I mean, there's lots of things I could lift right here. If I want to do some weightlifting, I guess I have plenty of weights I could lift here, but
I'm a bent elbow.
Yeah. We could practice our elbow curls, it's like actually that's Tai Chi though.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Tai Chi.
A Tai Chi in your chai tea.
Hey, have chai tea and then I go out and do the Tai Chi. It's confusing, but it's fun.
Just don't put chai tea in your hiney.
And speaking of shiny heinies. Hey, no, you don't want that. Hey, did you hear the latest shiny heinies? It reminded me. The Chinese are saying, "Oh yeah, now to test for COVID, we need to swab your butt. You need to swab your butt.
No.
Instead of your nose or your cheek, we need to swab your butt." It's like, oh hell no.
No.
I'm waiting
No.
for people to just say, no.
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 I think I've had one COVID test done, and it was a drive-through. And I was super, super anxious about it because I've had my ears cleaned out, and it made me cry. It hurt so bad. It's super sensitive. But it wasn't bad. And now that I'm doing the CNA thing, hang on, Alice. I'm going to have to get another swab done because I'm going to be working in a facility. But I think there's 2 of them I'm going to have done. So, Alice, I can't help you right now. But yeah.
Tequila and healing. Well, alcohol does kill germs. That's an old story. It's like, so they're in science class and the kids are there watching. The professor has a glass of water and a glass of alcohol. He goes, this is a glass of water, this glass of alcohol. This is a worm, had a little earthworm. And he puts it in the glass of water and the earthworm is just wiggling around and he pulls it out and he puts it in the alcohol and the worm just dies. And so he says, well, class, what does this teach you? And one kid piped up and says, well, it teaches you if you drink, you won't have worms. So, Denali, you are right. Maybe that's the answer. If we drink enough, we don't have to worry about worms. Why not? It's worth testing. Oh, there's the minion. Your mini one. Hello, Miss
Alice.
Hello. Aw, she is so cute.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't spill my beer.
Alice. Alice, you know what? I'm going to take my magic wand.
What's that? I don't see it. It's a wand. It doesn't look like it. It's not doing anything. All right, go play, please. Do something to yourself. Go play. Show her.
Here's another magic wand.
That is our magic wand. Go play.
She's shooting a rainbow at me. Yeah. What kind of world do we live in when the kid picks up the rainbow and goes, okay. That's different. Okay. Tequila. Tequila.
Tequila.
Ilya? It'll either tequila or I don't know. One or the other.
It was meant to heal you. Well, it killed her.
Tequila. It wasn't meant to heal you. It was meant to heal you.
I had sake the other day. It's gross. It tastes like a hot martini. Ugh.
Sake.
Sake to you.
Sake to you. Sake to you.
Yeah, it's gross.
I get solid information from my guides on healing. Oh, wait a minute. Denali Princess. Let's put that up. It sounds me. I've been able to validate most of it, so I totally trust it.
Shh, please.
You know what the truth is? Yeah, I get crazy stuff that sounds kind of crazy, but turns out to hold water. So, hey, why not? So, do you mind if I call you Julia just because, the J? I'm kidding. Julia.
There was a kid in my 3rd grade class who called me Juja because he couldn't pronounce J's. Stop.
What is that to do, Alice?
This is my life.
This is my life.
Go play. Go away. Go away.
Hey. Rah. I was about to.
It's Julia! Don't blame me!
Ah.
Don't blame me! It was Julia!
Blame Julia. Blame Mom. Yeah. You know, we got to remember. Hi, Drake. In the end, we got to remember these are our Abbeys. Okay?
I'll be
And
right
it's
back.
nice to have a great Abbey. It's wonderful to have a great Abbey that you can do all kinds of things with. And, you know, you make the Abbey as good as you can. But in the end, when it comes down to it, it's your Abbey. It's not you. So if you can't make it perfect to suit yourself, just remember this is not you. This is an Abbey. And I think of it that way because I have a very judgeable Abbey. You know, there's some people that are kind of like, I would call them body Nazis or maybe Abbey-tards. Because they are so into their body, you know, it's body's got to be this and body's got to be that. And if you're not that, then no, I can, you know, just jump all over your case. But the truth is, it's the body. It's an avatar. Eventually, you're going to have to let go of it. Eventually, you're going to have to say sayonara. Night, thanks. It's been nice knowing you, Avatar. Just like an old car.
Are you calling me an old car?
Yeah, I'm calling you an old car.
You know what? You
You're
can
not
take
right.
your jalopy.
You want to fight? You want to fight about it? You want to go out in the back studio and fight about it?
I'll clean
No, I'm
your
not calling
tires.
you. I'm calling you a vintage car. That's different.
Just don't call me a ricer.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a Subaru with the those ones with the thing on the back. God, what's it called? I can't remember. The really loud Japanese cars that everybody pimps out.
Oh,
Those ones.
It's my life and I'll do what I want. It's my life and I'll say what I want. Show me I'm wrong, hurt me sometimes, but someday I'll treat you real fine. Bum, bum, bum. That's a song. I don't know. Just came up. It's my kingdom. It's my queendom. For me, it's a queendom. So Julia is having fun with her family. Anybody else want to come in? Just let me know. I'll drop the link again. 1910 Model T Ford. Well, they were built sturdy, you know. My dad had one of those, I think, at one point. Yeah. What? What was that about?
Nothing.
That was
Tra-la-la.
kind of scary. I thought you were going to eat us for a moment.
Hey, who wants to order me pizza? Who loves me? Order me pizza?
Yeah!
I'm just kidding. Go away.
You hate me.
I have some Arby's sandwiches I could. I don't think they email very well, though. I don't think I can email them. I can email you some photos of some Arby's sandwiches.
Arby's is expensive. I don't know if your Arby's, like I said, resort town, everything's expensive, but
I guess
it's expensive, dude.
what you're willing to resort to, I suppose. But I had coupons, and so the coupons were up to 5 deals
Mhm.
at 2 Arby's, regular Arby's sandwiches for $4. So I got all 5. Stashed some of them away in the fridge. So I'm ready for the cold weather. If I can't get out, I got Arby's sandwiches.
I have fries in the car I should go get. I had Dubs today, which is a local place, and they have good fries. You know what we don't have here that I really, 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 really wish I had? There's Wendy's, which I really, really, really love, but we
I
don't
like
have that.
fries. The Baconator fries.
I haven't had those. I don't know what those are.
They're fries with cheese and bacon.
So like stoner fries.
Oh my gosh, they're good.
So we have Wendy's. We don't have Wendy's, and there's a place in Utah that moved up here called Costa Vida, and it's like it almost looks like a salad line. You go through it and you say what type of burrito you want, and they'll put like meat on. You know, it's like a make your own burrito place.
Oh yeah, we have that called Chipotle here.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's more localized. It's called Costa Vida, and there's another one that's Spanish like that too. But oh God, kill somebody for some Costa Vida, and Texas Roadhouse, and Wendy's, and what else do we not have? We have Pantera bread. It's not Pantera bread. It's Panera bread.
Pantera bread.
Called Pantera bread, and I had some in Florida, and now I
Does
want
it have
some.
heavy metal in it? Jeez.
No, it's pretty low key.
Pantera bread would have heavy metal. But Panera bread, yeah, we have Panera around here. And I've had all different kinds of Panera bread because they donate it to the soup kitchen. I lived a couple of blocks away.
Donate it to me. I'm the cause.
You're the cause.
I will eat it. Okay, you gotta turn that down. All right?
Well, Marie, love, I understand, and thanks for coming by because I
Good
wish
night,
you
Marie.
were around.
Hey, Marie.
I
Hey,
miss
Marie.
you.
Oh, Marie.
I
Oh,
totally miss
baby.
you.
Da, 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 da.
Nothing else matters.
Oh, Marie.
Yeah, you know what? You haven't been around here for the karaoke. We're going to do some more karaoke though around here. Yeah, the karaoke turns out really well. We laugh so hard, we pee ourselves, and then
Turn it down. You don't know that song, Oh Marie? Who's it by? It's by Louis Prima.
no, I don't know that one.
You don't know that song? I would do it, but I'm scared you'll get a strike, so I won't do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't.
Turn it down.
If you say a few words, I doubt they're going to say anything or even. Well, you know what? They seem to not. Well, when we do karaoke, we give accreditation, and this is an entertainment show, and not, and so, and also we do a lot of parody and stuff here. We do a lot of humor, so I think that may be how I'm getting by with a lot of stuff that maybe other people can't get by with. So far, and of course, I always say and remind people that remember everything we're talking about is in-game chatter. It doesn't have anything to do with the real reality, which is way beyond here. This is strictly in-game.
Chris, are you going to send me a gift card to Pantera Bread? Because if you do, I have to go 30 miles to get some.
I want to listen to that.
Pantera Bread.
Pantera bread sounds like.
I don't know any Pantera songs. Rah, there.
Pantera bread.
If you send gift cards, send them to basic places because that's all we have. We have McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Hell.
Respect walk. Respect bread.
I get it now.
Are you talking to me? Respect the bread. Respect the bread. You gotta respect the Pantera bread. Yeah. Pantera pizza? That would even be weirder. What would it have on it? Oh my God! What would
Is it
Pantera
vegetarian?
be
That's
like?
why I didn't go there for so long, is because at first I didn't know what it was. And we drove by it, and I'm like, Panera Bread? What, is that like a bread shop? I don't get it. Why is that there? That's stupid. Oh my God. And then I was in Florida, and she's like, let's go to Panera. And I'm like,
This static
it's
is
a
like all
bread shop. I don't get it. And then I fell in love. And now I want, that's like when I came back from Hawaii. All I wanted was some poi. Girl can't get no poi on the mainland.
She's just a poi girl. Nobody loves her. She's just a poi girl from a poi family.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do that? Man, girl, very brought to lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo. She's just a poi girl. Oh, no. Okay, we should do that. Who's in with me? We should do.
From a Pantera family. I'm just a poi girl from a Pantera family.
Spare her life from this monstrosity.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, will you let me go? Hell, Arby's, no, we will not let you go. Chipotle. We will not let you go.
Costa Vida.
I'm going to do it.
I don't know all the words.
That's okay. I can find all the words. We're going to do it.
All right. Alice, stop. Hold on. Queen, something. It's called Queen. It's by Queen. Queen.
It's by Queen. Hang
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Try spelling Bohemian 5 times. Bo.
And hang on, I've got
lyrics.
I found it. Now let me share the screen. We've got to share. Sharing is caring, Julia.
I don't know how to do any of these buttons. I know how to leave the studio. And I know how to mute. Thank God for that.
This is funny. I spelled it karaoke. Okay. Okay. Funny. Let's see if this is a good one. If it's not a good one, I'll move to another one. Hang on. Did it share?
I don't see nothing.
Wait. Here. Share.
Oh.
Okay. Ready?
Real life. Is this just fantasy?
Caught in
Chipotle. No escape from burritos.
Wait a minute. Before we go completely crazy here.
I know.
Before we go completely nuts. Does anybody else want to come in and help us sing this? This is going to be...
Midnight Bomber.
Oh, my goodness.
We scared her off. Sorry. Where did you go? Why'd you leave me like this?
I didn't mean to leave you.
Don't leave me. It's your show.
My stuff is burning. Vamp for me while I go and save it.
Don't burn your house down.
Okay, let me go fix that. I didn't realize we'd been on that long.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. I hear
You
it.
guys, she's burning down the house.
Hot roast don't sizzle.
How wasn't she doing? Look, I'm an alien. You guys, I'm so tired. It was a long week. What did I do? I don't know. We had a dentist appointment for Alice. And then we had a PTA meeting online, which is stupid. That was dumb. Whatever. I'm not doing that again. And then what else did I do? I had school today. I need to start taking more vitals. Can I take your vitals? Will you let me? I have a blood pressure cuff and a stethoscope. I just need your arm. I just need your blood.
She needs
Blood.
your blood.
Blood. What else did we do today? We played with dummies.
Anybody else want to come in and help us sing? It's probably the last thing I'm doing before I go off for a while.
What are you making? I mean, burning. I mean, making.
What am I burning? Pot roast, so it's really sad. You want to burn pot roast, for God's sake?
What am I having for dinner? I don't know what I'm having. I'm having whatever you guys order me. I live in Sandpoint. Google
Julia,
it.
first of all, if you're not going to sing, really sing.
Okay, I'll sing.
Really sing.
Okay.
Really sing.
The words or what I have?
No, I mean really sing.
I can't really sing.
Well, try anyway. I mean, well, okay. We're going to do our best.
I don't have that octave range.
Oh, I do.
Well,
Is this the real life?
Is this just fantasy?
Caught
Caught in a landslide? No escape from reality. Open your eyes. I can't see the lyrics.
The skies
And see.
You're right. This is not going to work.
And that's it. If you sing it, I know it. But
She needs your
let's see that,
sympathy.
Alice.
Okay, well, that's enough. It sounds like you've got a lot going on over there, and I'm getting ready to eat. I'm getting ready to eat my burned food.
Okay, well, I'll let you go then.
But and everybody is backing out because they see a train wreck a coming.
It's been almost 3 hours, Dee. Why are you on here for 3 hours?
Because I'm like that, biatch. I'm like that, bitch. I'll be on
Okay.
here 4 hours. I'll be on here 5. I don't care what you think. You want to take it outside in the back studio? Come on. I'm not afraid of you.
Look, woman, go eat your pot roast, all right? I got shit to do too.
Wave your wand. Okay, love you, Julia.
Okay, bye.
Wave your sparkly wand and get your sparkly butt off my channel. No, stay on the channel. I love you. I love you, Julia. Yeah, but honestly, I want to eat. Everybody's been making me hungry. So if y'all don't mind, I think I'm going to take a food break. Maybe you should too. Or something. Okay. I might be on a little later, or I might be on tomorrow. We'll see how good I feel. We'll see what the weather does. I feel better now being with you. I am feeling a little bit better than I was earlier. Having a laugh with you guys was great. And hope I gave you some food for thought. Hope I cheered you up. And I hope that truth is where you find it. I hope you find some here. I do try. I really try. And I will, since I don't anticipate having to clear or heal anybody, who knows, I probably can, we'll see about tomorrow, but probably, definitely Sunday. I think I should be able to do Sunday. And I'll see you in other chats. And I feel good. I feel good, like I knew that I would now. So good, so good. I got you. Bum, 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 bum. This is Ocean Making Waves. Now go out and make some of your own. I love you, and I will see you next time.